nekwanụ nwa mmadụ mụ kịta nekwanụ nwa mmadụ mụ kịta n'ihu ya ada asụọ ya mma n'akpịrị
So something happened in Anambra State on Thursday, the 22nd of May 2025, where it was said a 19-year-old girl who had been secretly pregnant for 9 months in her family house finally put to bed when everyone had left the house to church. And then when she gave birth, she ended up allegedly stabbing the baby on the neck before taking the baby out of the house into the streets and dumping the child in the gutter. It was said that when she took the baby to drop in the gutter in the street, a little child from far away was observing her strange movement. And when she threw the child in the gutter, that child went to see what was thrown in the gutter. You know, these nosy, curious children in the street that wanted to see what was dumped. And when they saw that it was a baby that was thrown in the gutter, the little kid raised alarm and more people came, and the baby was picked up from the gutter and rescued when they saw that he had been stabbed on the neck. They took the child and traced the teenage girl to her house, you know, to ask her why she did what she did. Upon getting to the house where the new mother was, they saw that this 19-year-old mother was in a critical condition. She was bleeding and it was clear she had just given birth in that moment. Instantly, the community people took the girl and the baby to the hospital. They had to call her mother, who was in church, because the mother had no idea all this was going on. When they called the mother and told the mother that, what's up, this is what's going on, your daughter gave birth in the house and then went to throw the child in the gutter. And the mother was like, what do you mean my daughter gave birth? Which of my daughter are you talking about? The mother did not know for 9 months that her daughter was pregnant. The mother could not believe that her daughter was pregnant. She quickly left church and went to the hospital to see the daughter and the baby, and she was confused. When they asked her, how come you did not know that your daughter, who lives in the same roof as you, was pregnant? And the mother was like, she was always wearing belts and, you know, like she always acted like everything. Like the mother just could not spot it. She did not pay attention clearly. So she thought the daughter just changed her style of dressing. And to be fair, the 19-year-old girl did a good job hiding the pregnancy from her mom and basically everyone else. It was also stated that when the mother went back to the house to get clothes for the daughter and the baby, the community people were mad at her and pissed at her. They even tried to harass the woman, even lynch her. And, you know, it was confusing. At that part, I don't understand why they wanted to beat the girl's mother up, because she had no idea. Or maybe they suspected that she put the daughter up for it. It's hard to tell why they wanted to unleash their anger on the teenager's mother. But then when they asked the teenage girl why she tried to kill her baby, eventually, because she had to answer to it, she said she did not stab the baby in the neck, that she was trying to cut the umbilical cord when all of a sudden the knife accidentally hit the baby on the neck and she thought the baby had passed, and that was why she went to drop the baby in the gutter. This is the explanation from the 19-year-old mother. She's saying that she did not deliberately stab the baby on the neck, that it was an accident from cutting off the umbilical cord. Now, that part is, I don't know, I can't explain. You know, a lot of people in the comment section were confused as to what does umbilical cord have to do with a stab wound on the baby's neck. The point is, you know, it's believable also because maybe it was an injury. You know, she had to do this all by herself. So I can imagine some kind of accident happened. However, though, she did mean to throw the child away. And she did that right after she gave birth. So clearly the child was alive when she took the child to the gutter. So regardless of whether or not she deliberately stabbed the baby or did not stab the baby, the bottom line was she took the child to dump in the gutter. And for her to hide the pregnancy, it was clear that she was going to hide the baby too, one way or the other. So whether we like it or not, this teenage girl had no intention of letting anybody know she was pregnant, nor would she have the intention of letting anybody know she had a child. Because if you have been hiding your pregnancy for 9 months, how would you explain a baby all of a sudden? So in my mind, this 19-year-old mother had it from the get-go that this child was going to be a secret forever, whether she would hide it or whether she would get rid of it. And I think she meant to get rid of it, and I think she meant to kill the child. But unfortunately for her, this child was God sent, because the child did not die. The child survived, and the mother also survived. And now she would deal with that child and see what blessings comes out from it. Because I guess if she really wanted to kill that child, it would have been easy. She could have easily snuffed life out of it or continued deliberately with the stabbing. But our Lord works in mysterious ways, I guess. So it's just interesting. At this point, no arrest has been made. I guess people believe that the teenage mother accidentally stabbed the child. They will just take her words for it. And hopefully they do take it and, not arrest her. But I personally believe that she meant to kill the child. But now that the mother is aware, and now that more people are aware, now that she knows that everybody knows she has given birth, I guess she'll love the child a lot more. She'll most likely get out of the postpartum depression, I think, because most mothers go through that. But hopefully she grows fond of this child, and hopefully she now cares for the child, because her 9-month-old secret is out, and the mother also would accept it. I guess the family would have to deal with it and hope that they move on forward from here. But you guys, let me know your thoughts. Did you think the stabbing of the child was accidental, or do you think she meant to do it? Let me know your thoughts. And do you also believe the mother for not knowing that the daughter was pregnant for a whole 9 months? Well, to be fair, she's a 19-year-old. It's not as if she was like a 12-year-old or a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old. A 19-year-old girl is adult enough to hide these kinds of things. And she successfully did it.